He was just a little boy. No one knew his name. No one came to claim him. For decades, he was known only as the boy in the box, a nameless child found on the edge of a cold, forgotten road in Philadelphia. His story would become one of America's most haunting mysteries. It was February 25th, 1957. A young man walking through a wooded area spotted something strange. A small cardboard box lying beside a dirt path. When he opened it, he found the lifeless body of a little boy, wrapped carefully in a thin plaid blanket, his tiny arms folded against his chest. He looked around 4 to 6 years old, malnourished, bruised, his hair freshly cut. It seemed like someone had tried to clean him, to erase the signs of what had happened. The police were called immediately. Detectives swarmed the area, searching for clues. A single footprint, a tire mark, anything. But there was nothing. Just the sound of the wind through the trees, and the sight of a small boy who didn't belong there. At first, they thought someone would come forward. Surely, a family somewhere must be looking for their missing child. But days passed. Then weeks. No one came. They took his fingerprints, recorded every detail of his face, and released his photo to the press. Flyers flooded Philadelphia. Radio stations and newspapers begged for information. And still, no answers. He was buried in a small cemetery with a plain headstone that read, "Heavenly Father, bless this unknown boy." Years turned into decades, and detectives refused to let the case die. New investigators reopened the file again and again. They exhumed his body, searching for DNA. Every clue led to another dead end. But people never stopped caring. Residents would visit his grave, leaving flowers, teddy bears, and notes. They called him America's unknown child, a symbol of every child who had ever been forgotten. In 1998, forensic experts tried to rebuild his face digitally, hoping someone would recognize him. They examined every missing child report in the country. No match. But then, decades later, science finally caught up with the mystery. In 2022, using advanced DNA technology, the boy's identity was finally revealed. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli. He was born in 1953, right there in West Philadelphia. After 65 years, he finally had his name back. But justice still hasn't come. The police believe they now know who his parents were, but both have since passed away, and no one has ever been charged. To this day, the truth about what really happened to Joseph remains locked away, buried somewhere between grief and silence. Now, his grave bears his true name. Visitors still come. They speak softly, as if the little boy might somehow hear them. Joseph may have been forgotten once, but never again. If this story touched you, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to Midnight Truth, where we bring light to those who were lost in the dark.